Well, morning guys, it's a cold one this morning. Looked at the temperature on the car dashboard before I left and it was reading -2. You're probably wondering why I'm on the bike if the ambient temperature is -2. What's the wind chill factor going to be when I get on the motorway? Well, the only reason that I've got on the bike this morning is, yes, it's cold, but there seems to be very little moisture about this morning, so there is hardly any frost whatsoever. Those would be my famous last words. So I thought I'd risk it for a Swiskit, take the bike and see how we get on. I've got my visor partially cracked open at the moment because I forgot to do the Bob Heath treatment on it last night, so I don't want it misting up too much. And I can honestly say that the wind coming through is pretty chilly. But us British men are made of sterner stuff. Hey Ash Griffiths. Fancy putting your bike away for winter. Nothing like a crisp, cold winter's day for a ride out, Ash. Compulsory bit of kit for any rider this time of year is a nice, comfortable thermal neck tube, of which I have many, but tend to favour just one. Now, I've brushed my teeth this morning, as we all do, because it's good for your teeth, kids. I can't make up my mind whether today I've got smelly breath or whether it's my neck tube that needs a wash. I'm hoping it's the latter. You know what, I was sat at home the other evening. Well, it was early afternoon, it wasn't evening, and I was bored off my tits, and I felt like having a bit of a giggle, and I remember reading a post about these new head-up display helmets that are coming out, and I just bought a new iPhone mount for the car. And I kind of got to thinking, well, maybe I could adapt that to go on my visor of my helmet. So I went up to the car, got the mount, played around with it for a little bit, managed to fit it onto the side of my visor so that my iPhone was sat in front of my face. And I posted it on the FAB and I think it was Bracknell Bike Night site, or Berkshire Riders, can't remember which one, just as a bit of a giggle, and I did say so in my original post, but so some people actually thought it was I was serious. Nah. I hate the thought of having anything in my line of vision when I'm riding a bike, let alone any form of head-up display. Certainly not an iPhone, or as I said in one of my posts, I was going to adapt it to take an iPad. Now, I can honestly say I've only been doing about 40-50 mile an hour since I left home, but my fingers are getting a little bit chilly. Now, I was going to fill up with fuel this morning. As soon as it's so cold, and those of us that ride motorbikes, those of us that do know that when you fill a petrol tank up with fuel, that petrol tank gets bloody cold. And I'm not going to submit my gentleman parts to any more wind chill or reduction in ambient temperature than is necessary. So Big Z is going to have to wait until this afternoon, as thirsty as she may be. Right, now, in a quirky kind of way, the rest of my journey should be the warmest, because I'm surrounded by other vehicles and there's a lot of residual heat that comes off the road surface from tyre friction and engines. But because I have to pick the speed up, it's actually my coldest part of my ride to work. I'm doing 70 miles an hour, and I have to say that temperature has plummeted. My God, that is so cold. Every time I breathe out, I get a huge plume of vapour inside my visor. That vapour, funnily enough, is keeping my eyeballs warm, but fuck all else is warm. Damn, that's cold. My God. Oh. Why didn't I take the car, you fucking plumsack? Still, only another mile or two to go. Get down behind that visor, mate. Fuck me. Look at you all sat in your cosy little boxes. Bastard.